Hello, fourth graders. Welcome back. Today we're doing Unit 5, Lesson number 4 in our book. So go ahead, and if you happen to have a ruler at home, you can have it available. We're going to try to do our best without one, just in case some kids don't have one, but these have printed rulers right there for us. So we're talking about units of length in the customary system. Earlier we talked about the metric system, which is what almost the whole world uses, but in America and in a couple other places, we use the customary or imperial system, and you just have to know it, and so we're gonna know it. Okay, this line segment is 1 inch long. Name an object that's about 1 inch long. Think about it, maybe like a paper clip or something. If you're not sure, you can hold up different items. Like you might think your chapstick, but then chapstick's a bit longer than that. Maybe like your pencil sharpener. Pencil sharpener is a bit bigger than that too. So if you want to find some objects, you can. 1 foot is equal to 12 inches long. And here I have my ruler so you can see. So about this long. It's a little bit longer than our book itself. Our book is about almost 11 inches, or about 11 inches long. So an object that's 12 inches long, I could say a big book. One yard is equal to 3 feet or 36 inches. So that's this end to end 3 times. So can you see my hands? Here's, I don't know. It's kind of hard to show you on this video, but it's like the width of maybe a desk. I think my desk is probably about 3 feet. I'll measure it real quick. 1, 2, yeah. It is almost exactly 1 yard. So a desk width. Longer distances are measured in miles. 1 mile is equal to 5,280 feet or 1,760 yards. I saw something online the other day that was like a way to remember it. It's 5 tomatoes, 5280. I don't know. It's one of the big reasons why everyone loves the metric system is because you don't have to say like 5 tomatoes or something. It's just 1,000 or 100 or 10, you know. A distance that's about 1 mile long is maybe from you know, the grocery store to your friend's house or something like that. Grocery store to a park, maybe. So it's quite a bit longer than you know, a foot or a yard. So now we're going to do a little bit of multiplication like we had earlier to convert. This is complete the table from feet to inches. So we're going from a whole one of these to a little inch. So 1 foot is 12 inches. The rule here is going to be multiplied by 12. 2 times 12 is 24. 3 times 12 is 36. 4 times 12, you know, is 48. And 5 times 12 is 60. Okay, and then going from yards to feet. So here we're multiplying by 3 because there are 3 feet in 1 yard. So 2 times 3 is 6, 4 times 3 is 12, 6 times 3 is 18, 8 times 3 is 24, and 10 times 3 is 30. So 10 yards is 30 feet. That's what we're doing right now. Now you're going to convert from yards to inches and feet to inches and miles to feet. Ooh, okay. So to go from yards to inches, first we'll bring it to feet. So we'll multiply it by, here, I'll get my whiteboard ready. We'll multiply it by 3 to get to feet and then by 12 to get to inches. So that's 9 times 3 times 12. And what you could do is do this first. So that would be 9 times 36. And then 9, 30 plus 6. So 9 times 6 is 54. And 9 times 30 is 270. So 270 plus 54. 324. Not as neat, wouldn't you agree, as the metric system with all those comfortable zeros. All right, next one, 26 feet 2 inches. So for this, we'll multiply it by 12, right? So 20 plus 6 multiplied by 10 plus 2 for 12. 10 times 20, 200. 10 times 6, 60. 20 times 2, 40. And 2 times 6, 12. So 200, 60, 40, 12. Add it up. 312 inches. Okay. Ooh, going from miles to feet. So 5 tomatoes, 5,280 times 4. 4 times 0, 0. 4 times 80. Well, 4 times 8 is 32, so 32 tens, so 320. 4 times 200 is 800. And 4 times 5,000 is 20,000. So 21,120 feet in 4 miles. And then next one, 2 miles to inches. Oh, okay, so we're gonna have to take it to feet and then multiply it by 12 to get to inches. Ooh, okay. So 5,280 times 2, because there's 2 miles. So 2 times 0 is 0. 2 times 80 is 160. I'll line that up better. 160. 2 times 200 is 400. And 2 times 5,000 is 10,000. Now, are we done yet? No, we're not, because now we have it in feet. How do we get it to inches? We have to multiply that by 12. So I'm going to copy that up here. 10,560. And multiply it by 12. Okay. So 2 times 0, 0. 2 times 60, 120. 2 times 500 is 1,000. And then 2 times 10,000 is 20,000. And then 10 times 0 is 0. 10 times 60 is 600. 10 times 500 is 5,000. 10 times 10,000 is 100,000. Okay, all those zeros add up to 0. 2, 7, 6, 2, 1. 126,720 inches in 2 miles. Every time I go through these steps, I think, man, sure wish I just had to move a decimal point. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and look at this back side. Write the measurement of each line segment. Like segment is a piece of a line, because in math, a line can continue forever. To the nearest 1/8 of an inch. So let's just talk real quickly about what all these little lines mean. So here you have 0 and 1. That means this length is 1 inch from here to there. You'll notice there's these in-between lines, and they're marking the fractions, but it would be super cluttered if they wrote them on all of them. So halfway between is right here. So this is the 1/2, and that is like the 1.5 inch. This is the 2.5 inch. This is the 3.5 inch. And it's slightly longer than the other ones. Now, in between each half, there is a quarter. And so this would be 3/4, because it's 1, 2, 3/4. And then in between all the quarters, it's marking the 1/8 of an inch. So here's 1/8. So the shortest line is representing the 1/8. Okay, I know it's kind of hard to see, but there are 8 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 in the 1 inch. So those little lines are the 1/8 lines. So here we can see it goes from 0 to this 3.5 mark. So say 3.5 inches. From here, it goes from the 0 to that first line after the 2, which means it's 2 inches and 1/8. So 2 and 1/8 inches. Here, what do you think that one is? Right past the half, which would be 4/8, right? Half of 8 is 4, so 4/8. This would be the 5th one, or you could count from here and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's so 4 and 5/8 of an inch. This one, what do you think it is? Count those 8s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 5 and 6/8 inch, or you could say 5 and 3/4. These are equivalent fractions. 6/8, 3/4. And you can see that's also the 3/4 line. Okay? And then right here, ooh, they're trying to trick you because it's not starting at the 0, it's starting at the 6. So this first length is 1 inch, 2 inches, 3 inches, almost 4 inches. So 3 inches, and it goes up to the one right before that. So that's 7/8. So 3 inches and 7/8 of an inch. All right, that's it for our activity on inches. Go ahead, and if you have a ruler, measure different things. It's always nice to have a thing on your hand that you know, like I know from my knuckle to the end of my thumb, it's about 1 inch. So if I really had to guess, I have that 1 inch with me all the time. And I'll see you next time. Bye. Thanks for joining me.